If you've been in construction long enough, you've probably experienced a near miss or an incident that you walked away from thinking that was close or that could have been much worse. In my experience, contributing factors are oftentimes poor planning or a breakdown in communication, both of which can be addressed by incorporating a thorough JHA process into the job planning sequence. To understand why JHAs are critical, we'll take a look at OSHA's directive, practical benefits, and simple steps to incorporate them into your pre-construction process. So OSHA's directive on job hazard analysis defines a JHA as a technique that focuses on job tasks as a way to identify hazards before they occur. They go on to explain that they're used to determine and establish safe working procedures, meaning this is going to be your safe work plan for the project. The difference in a JHA and a daily pre-task plan is timing and the variable conditions. The JHA is a high-level overarching hazard assessment that is referred back to when doing a pre-task plan. So the JHA is done well before any boots hit the ground. If you want to be effective, this is where you bring in your team and get others involved to help forecast and effectively work through any roadblocks that would otherwise impact the work from being completed safely. For example, a backhoe operator left with the choice of waiting a day until the hydrovac can be on site, or choosing to scrape away near a utility line because this hadn't been planned or communicated in advance. So while this is typically thought of as a safety process only, it also will help ensure your teams are efficient and generally a good business practice. Your JHA consists of 4 sections. Defining the scope of work. This step sets the foundation for your JHA. It's more than just naming the job, it's about providing a precise, context-driven description. For example, I have a foundation excavation in an urban, high-traffic area. That's going to present entirely different challenges than if I were in a rural setting. Break down the major project phases. In the planning phase, a JHA focuses on broad project stages or milestones rather than the granular daily task. Each phase provides an opportunity to assess and address high-level risk, setting the stage for a more detailed pre-task plan later on. Hazard identification. Here's where you want to assess and outline the potential risk associated with each. Hazards at this stage are broader but no less critical. Develop control measures. This is where your safety strategy comes to life. The goal is to address risk at their source whenever possible, then use the hierarchy of controls to determine the best plan to mitigate those risks. If you're currently working this process, then you know it can be a challenge to make it engaging. The people doing the work know the work best. Your PMs and project executives have already bid the job, so they already have a general plan in mind. Your field supervisors have the hands-on experience and lessons learned. Get these people involved and get them involved early. If you really want to get people engaged, leverage technology like HammerTech and use visuals to capture and build upon that process. At the end of the day, it's all about doing safety efficiently, and we hope this guide helps you to do that.